Hello, English learners and just people who learn other languages, never mind. And as you know me, I've made this IELTS preparation video and I got a lot of questions in the comments and I tried my best to answer all of them, but some I've missed somehow. So this is gonna be a Q&A session with me and I'm gonna answer all the missed questions because it's very important to help you guys, and I really appreciate that you like my video. And I got many comments and many compliments as well. So thanks a lot. It's great to to hear the feedback. It's the best what YouTube blogger or any other person can receive. It's your reaction, and if it's good, it's great. So thanks a lot, guys. And I haven't prepared, so I'm gonna just I've chosen the questions and now I'm gonna just answer them. So let's start. And the first question, I will read how they are. So if there are some incorrect sentences, it's not me. So okay, the first one is, I heard someone finished reading part with only 20 minutes and still band 9. Is it possible? Uh, you know, Everything is possible, so maybe it was a genius or just some person who is really great at reading. And I didn't get that, like, he got 9, or they who, I don't know, they got 9 only in the reading part, or they got a 9 overall, because it's a big difference. But um, anyway, I guess yes, of course it's possible. You just gotta train yourself very good. You have to be prepared, and you'll get 9. Just hope for the best, of course. Okay, second question is, how long had you learned English before you did IELTS exam? Okay, that's the interesting question, because I've been learning English since school, actually, because I had English at school. But to make the long story short, to be honest, our teaching in our schools, it's not the best. So, and of course I knew some basics. I could understand something, but I wasn't that good as anyone, because here in mostly in Russia, you have to attend some other classes to improve it. So, and only when I was in university I understood that I need to get higher in my English level. And I just attended normal English classes without IELTS preparation a little bit. Then I worked hard on myself, just without any English classes and specific schools. I was just reading in English and um, watched movies in English and things like that. So I've been improving it for myself. And then also when it came to IELTS, I started preparing for the IELTS exam. So I can say, like, overall, all my just I wouldn't say that when I was at school it was my English learning. It was just kind of it was in the program, so I had to do it, but I wasn't so passionate about that. And only at university. So now I've finished my university, and so I can say it's been like 5 years, I guess, overall. Well, I hope that's the good answer for your question. Okay, then next question is, hi, when will you go to English countries? Um, well, I'm ready to go now if I had the opportunity to. So, and now I'm looking for a job, and at the same time, I'm thinking to do my master's. But I really want to work abroad, and if I'll get the chance to go in, especially in an English speaking country, I'm really a fan of Australia, and the UK is also fine. Well, Canada is great. The US, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I would be really happy to go, and if I'll get the chance, if I'll get the job, for example, or some kind of internship abroad, then I'll go. But for now, mm, I have to stay here. But I'm ready to go right now. So thanks for the question. And the next one is, okay, it's funny that the most people studying for IELTS are better at writing English as native than us native speakers. I'd be interested what I would get as a score. Okay, I can see that that's the question from a native speaker. And yeah, of course, because you know what? It's funny that, for example, when some foreigners ask me about Russian language, I just catch myself that, like, in this thought that I just do something automatically, without thinking about the rules and things like that. And so it can be just a habit, to speak a language. And of course, that's why people who learn, they are aware of these very very small details, and they can just easily get the right answer for some questions, while the native speaker can just not know the answer because he wasn't really interested in detail, in depth of the language. And that's why it causes some problems when, for example, it comes to IELTS, because of course, if you are not trained, especially for IELTS, even if you're a native speaker, it's really hard to get through all the parts and do everything in time. It's just really on time. Sorry, you see, small difference, but it changes the sense. So yeah. And yeah, it's really hard for a person who didn't prepare, especially for this exam. Yeah, I totally agree on that one with you. So the next question is, um, um, I could have 5.5 in listening and speaking and 6 in writing and reading. Can I got it easily? Um, well, I didn't check your ability, and it's funny that you ask me, because firstly, I'm not a native speaker, so you know what? I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you cannot. I can't answer like 100%. It all depends on you. You should analyze yourself, you should work on your skills, and when you find your weaknesses, you should try to improve your, weak parts in IELTS. So work on yourself, and then you will answer this question, because after like, if I don't know your skills, I can't say that for sure. So sorry. And then the last question is, if you want to make some gossip on in Skype to improve speaking skill, add me. My ID is, and etc. Well, you know what, guys? That's the question. That's the topic I was, I was thinking to discuss in this video as well. And my point is, I really appreciate that you really, like, you give me feedback and everything. But when it comes to, I'm really glad to share all my knowledge with you. That's for sure. But if to consider things like speaking practice, I mean English speaking practice, I would recommend you to speak with native speakers, not with me, because I'm not a native English speaker. And of course, I'm trying to improve myself, but of course I have a lot of mistakes, as every of you do. So please, you know, uh, I don't think it's a good idea to repeat other person's mistakes. And if you will speak with a native speaker, you will avoid these situations. So I'm not the best helper you in this one. So please, guys, if you wanna learn Russian, that's the other thing, because I'm Russian, so I can, of course, help you with that. But English, no, I'm sorry that um, I can do what I like. I'm doing what I can, but I can't do more. And when you add me on Facebook and ask me to speak on IELTS in order to improve your speaking, I can just simply not notice something or something like that, because I'm not a teacher and I'm not a native speaker. So I really advise you to speak better not with me but with natives, and also listen to some native speech, and that's the best way to improve it. And that's that has been all for today. And if I'll get more questions, I will be really happy to answer them. Thanks for your feedback. Thanks for watching my videos, and I wish you the best of luck, and bye bye, guys.